You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, this is going to be a follow-up video to my earlier video about the Los Angeles Dodgers. Next month, June, Pride Month. It is a time when some sports teams decide to virtue signal for the alphabet people. And boy, the Dodgers, man, they have created, I guess you could say, a firestorm now because they caught a lot of heat from Christians by them actually planning to honor this anti-Christian nonprofit LGBTQ group. And this group, man, boy, some of the stuff that they were doing, man, I was shocked. I was like, why is it that the Dodgers are even considering honoring this group? However, the Dodgers actually rescinded the invite. So this group, I don't remember the name off the top of my head right now, they are banned from Pride Night at Dodger Stadium. However, we should have known this, guys, because now this is starting to create a firestorm among the alphabet community and some organizations. Check this out. Pride Night drops out of Dodgers Pride Night after controversial decision. So LA Pride, they are out on Pride Night at Dodger Stadium. Man, let's go ahead and read this, guys. A controversial decision. I don't believe it's controversial if you ask me. But anyway, from the Los Angeles Dodgers has led one of the biggest LGBTQ pride events in the country to drop out of their upcoming Pride Night. The Dodgers recently announced that it had rescinded plans to honor the Sister of Perpetual Indulgence LGBTQ plus activist group at an upcoming June game. In response, LA Pride, the organization behind the annual LA Pride Festival and Parade, announced that it will not participate in the Dodgers' upcoming Pride Night out of protest. So they are now protesting because this other group, LGBT group, has been disinvited to Pride Night. Yeah. And go ahead and watch my other video, guys, if you want to actually see some of the things. Here are some of the things that this group does. They are an anti-Christian LGBT group that mocks Christians, mocks nuns, mocks Catholics. And as a Christian myself, I found it to be very, very offensive, some of their beliefs. But the Dodgers, they have now, I guess you could say, upset everybody now. For one thing, they upset a lot of Christians by even inviting this group and honoring them. And now the LGBT community is upset now that that group now has been kicked off of Pride Night. But this is a statement that LA Pride actually put out here. This is what they say. As a long-standing partner of the Los Angeles Dodgers, we are very disappointed in their decision to rescind their invitation to the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence to be honored at the 10th annual LGBTQ plus Pride Night. As a result, and in solidarity with our community, LA Pride will not be participating in this year's Dodgers Pride Night event. Pride is a fight for equality and inclusion for the entire LGBTQ plus community, and we're not going to stop now. Let's make this year's Pride celebration louder than ever. So that is the statement there from LA Pride. They're out. They're out. They will not be at Dodger Stadium, guys. And I'm wondering now, since the quote-unquote Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence, they won't be there. Now you have LA Pride. They're not going to be there. Guys, I'm wondering, man, what other LGBTQ groups are going to bow out of Pride Night? I'm wondering. I don't know everything that the Dodgers actually had planned on this one night, but we've seen, across sports that it's usually not just one night, to tell you the truth. I mean, let's be real. Hockey, it's been doing it. Seems like every game we did videos on that, and players, they didn't want to participate in it. It happens in baseball, some teams. It happened in NBA as well. I'm wondering now, since this is like, I guess, less than a month away, I don't know exactly the night that the Dodgers were actually planning this. I'm wondering now what other groups are going to bow out now. The Dodgers possibly could have some type of a disaster on their hands. But the thing is, man, I don't believe banning this particular group here is controversial. I don't. I mean, it is ridiculous, man. Some of the stuff that they actually stand for, mocking Christians, I don't like it one bit. But LA Pride, you know, they want to stand with this group. Go right ahead. Go right ahead, man. You see, guys, the NHL, and I actually haven't seen an update on this. The NHL may be doing away with all of the Pride nights altogether because it is very, very controversial. One player actually took a stand. Ivan Provorov said, nah, this violates my religious belief. But of course, in baseball here, I don't know if the players are actually going to be participating in it. But in hockey, they want the players to actually wear these Pride jerseys and have these Pride hockey sticks doing pregame because it's a virtue signal. Because when the game actually starts, they won't actually be wearing those jerseys. They're not going to have Pride hockey sticks or hockey pucks like that at all. It is all a virtue signal. So what's going to happen now, guys? Will MLB, these teams, because of what the Dodgers have done now, they've banned this one activist group. Will other teams start doing the same? I don't know. But this particular organization here, guys, they definitely were controversial. But it seems like, hey, LA Pride, they don't care. They don't care at all. They don't care about the standards or anything like that. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.